akhirah. There is barzakh. Barzakh means there is a wall that stops them from entering the day of judgment. So everyone now actually is just sleeping. Those good person who die, Allah give them big space, like a big room, superior room, yeah, and then with aircon, alhamdulillah, they can take rest, But those who are bad people, they also are there, but in a very small room, without aircon and darkness. And for those good people who have died, Allah will command the door of paradise to be open, so that they can see in their dream. The one who is dead is like sleeping, and they have a good dream. But for the bad soul, they will be there, and they will always have bad dream, because the door of hell is going to open for them, and then they can see, and they are suffering now. Why they suffer? Because they know at the end of the day they are going to go to hell. Why the other soul will be very happy? Because they know at the end of the day they go to paradise. So about how long, only Allah knows, my son. Okay? Alhamdulillah.
Shukran for the question. We will now take a question from the rear mic in the brother section, inshallah. And I remind our non-Muslim guests, you may see the queues looking long to you, but you have the priority at the microphone. If you have a question, you can go to the front of the line. So if there are any non-Muslims who have a question, you can go to the front of the line. Brother, could you please state your name and occupation and then your question?
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Salim Ahmad.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
I am a banker. Nowadays, in Surah Yasin, it is said that on the day of resurrection, everybody will be risen up from the graves. And those who rise from the grave, they will ask a question, who has disturbed us from our slumber? Does it mean that nothing happens in the grave from our day of death to day of resurrection?
Jazakallahu khair. Now Allah reminds us about the reality of Alam Barzakh. It's a waiting world. Actually, after the Q&A from Munkar and Nakir, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala there is some form of punishment in the grave. But the punishment is not like how you feel, like really something is going to beat you. No, it's a punishment that comes into your mind. That you feel it's like you are having a bad dream. That somebody is chasing you, you have been beaten by somebody. It's just like that. Of course, we are all like sleeping, like what you say, until Allah wakes us up. We say, who wakes us up? But Allah has told us, you are going to come up. The day of judgment will come and everybody will be called up. So what really happened about Qiyamah, that the grave, whether there is a true torment, real azab, or is just an azab that come in a form of what you call as a form of dream, that you are going to be. It's like people who are waiting for sentence in the prison. They are not been sentenced yet, but they know they are going to be sentenced and they are going to suffer. So deep in their heart they are suffering. They are suffering. Because there are a lot of argument about that. When there are time, maybe later on, tomorrow I have a counseling session. So whoever I'm not clear about many things today, please come to me tomorrow. That's all that I can say to you, brother. Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah khair. We'll now take a question from the sister side, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Amry and I'm a student. My question is, what happens to those people who die due to tsunami or burn away, or those die due to natural calamities, where they are not buried into the earth?
Alhamdulillah. The Prophet ﷺ have informed us signs of good ending, sign of good death. One of the signs of Husn Khatima, if people die because of flood, like tsunami, People die because of fire, like there's a burning, and then they're caught in the building and they die in the fire. And people also who die when the building collapses on them. There are many signs, at least 19 signs. I have a book talk about this sign. This is a small booklet that talk about the people who die with a good ending. Now in this small book, I have wrote about 19. The Prophet have given us 19 signs of good ending. So whoever die in that situation and they believe in Allah, they are dying as a shaheed. Yeah? Even to us we feel eerie, why? We don't even find the body, but Allah knows best. Yeah, Allah knows best. Now what is important, we must prepare ourselves. It's just like what if you are, even the sign the Prophet said, if the mother while giving birth to a baby, the woman passed away, she died as a shaheeda. But she must believe in Allah, of course. The people who have caught in the tsunami, if they don't believe in Allah, it's too bad for them. So that's why the Muslim is being warned, being reminded to always prepare yourself, because death will come anytime. So the sign, if they believe in Allah, they die because of the tsunami, there's a good sign, the sign of good ending. May Allah bless the soul, and may Allah replace them with a better life in this world. Ameen.
Brother at the front mic, inshallah.
No.
You can please state your name and your occupation, inshallah. Then briefly state your question.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
My name is Danish Aftab. My question is that in your speech you have told that to teach your children a lot of things. In that you have mentioned about Fatiha. What's that Fatiha? Can you explain it?
No, anything, I'm just quoting example. Even the little that you can do. You may not memorize a lot of the Quran, but you memorize Surah Al-Fatiha, you pass that surah, you pass it down, you teach somebody, your children or anybody, and now they learn Fatiha from you. So this is the knowledge that you have passed down to them. So when they recite Surah Al-Fatiha in their namaz, in their prayer, you will get the reward. There's the meaning of the hadith. Jazakallah khair.
Ladies and gentlemen, this will be the last question of the evening. The last question of the evening. There's a sister with a piece of paper in her hand, so I'm going to go to the sister side. Inshallah, this is the last question of the evening.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Myself, I'm Zakir and I'm a student of engineering in information technology. There is a custom of giving bath to dead. But if, like for my grandmother, the doctor declared that none of us should touch her body, even for giving a bath. So in that case, even if we wanted, we could not give her a bath and just made her body perform ablution alone, that is wudu, and we buried her. Is there any sin or guna on us? And because we